Hello everyone. Give me one moment. I need to get some new chatting software. The software I'm using for chat right now doesn't work too well. It fulfills the purpose that I need, but that does not mean it is very good. I think it's working. Oh, indeed. Okay. Let's hop right into it, because we've got a hello stream waiting for us. Hello, everyone. Hello, Draco. Online services. That is very true, yes. That is very true. However, before we continue... hello everybody, hello Draco. Which I have some big news. Today, we will probably be going through the rest of the DLC. Now, thing is about the DLC and me, when I first played, because I've only done one boss in the DLC. I've seen a lot of the DLC, but I've only ever done one boss in the DLC, and it's like the first one, Lady Maria, and like I've technically gotten to like the very end of the DLC, but I've never fully like fleshed it out and like played it, right? I'm very new to the DLC. I don't know how a lot of this stuff works, so I've gone through a lot of the bosses and everything in the previous playthroughs of mine. But all in all, I'm not sure what any of this fucking shit is. So, you're gonna see me be very confused very soon. But that's it.
Lady Maria, please, I need Please, I need
It's the mushy brain fluid.
Murky.
That's right. Alright. So there were some specific items. Draco, if you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Bloodborne, it's the item it is. Indeed, just give me 1 second. I need to read something. Fishing helm. Oh, here we go. Open a key. Okay. And then hold on, I need to read a little bit more. I just want to make sure I got all my stuff. Yeah, okay. That would be everything. So I said, let me read real quick. Let me read real quick, and I can do all this. So, hey, Shinigami, I am doing. I've never done the quest to get all these before, but I'm going to do the Arcane Tools quest. I got like 200 something, 226. 226. I was thinking about doing a little bit more grinding, but whatever. Normally the first thing I do is get my character up to like 226, so. Or like, usually like 210, honestly. It's just, the Cum Dungeon is such an effective method of grinding that it's really good. Yeah, sure. 43 vitality, 40 endurance, 60 strength, 40 skill, 18 blood tinge, and 75 arcane. Oops, I don't actually have my gauntlet in my hand. Yeah, I forgot the shelves explode here. I completely forgot to do that. Let me let my cat in. Yep. It's indeed. That's precisely why I wanted to get him in. Hold on. There you go, Kage. He's rubbing against my legs right now. I do. Here, I'll show you. I do. Hold on. I'll literally just show you. It's statistically, it's the best grinding spot in the entire game. There's no place better. So what you do? Here we go, right up here. You go right up here. If you have all the moon runes, you equip them. I'll just equip all of them real quick. You equip them. And there's going to be a code on the screen. Down the bottom left, you see right... sorry, bottom right, you see right there. CUMMMFPK. You want to go into this. Yeah, you want to go into this when in your chalice searching. You have to beat the blood-starved beast to do this. Keep in mind. It works on any altar so long as you have the base chalice from the blood-starved beast and you're online. And you're gonna want some blood hunter, bold hunter's marks for this, and you're just gonna walk forwards to here. And then you're gonna wait till that health bar completely depletes. And then you get some blood echoes from, yeah, there we go. Then you can just do this. And then do it again. If you time it properly. There you go. Indeed, it is a very powerful place. However, if that guy is still alive, do not cross this border, because as soon as you do, he'll stop dying because the ground will spawn underneath of him. So what's happening here is, I'll actually show you. Oh. What's happening here is a Tomb Raider. See, this dungeon here is cursed, right? Which means we get more blood echoes from it. And there is a enemy... a little bit, yeah. There is an enemy in a particular spot. A very powerful enemy in a particular spot down here. I'll show you. Oh my. There it is. Okay, you can see him down there. See that guy down there with the glowing hammer right where my head is? That guy? That's the enemy that's dying. What happens is, you can see he's actually locked onto me. These swinging axes spawn first. The enemies and these swinging axes, because they are considered enemies, spawn in the game first before physics and the terrain spawn. And he spawns in the way of one of these axes. Right? So those axes swing back and forth, killing him over and over and over again. And so long as you don't spawn in the terrain around him by going through that door, the physics will never knock him off this bridge down below, which means he will die to the axes. And you'll just get your blood echoes. And keep in mind, because this is a cursed dungeon and it's a Tomb Raider, it's like one of the highest amounts of blood echoes you can get from any single enemy in the entire game. There's only a couple enemies that can give you more, and they're like bosses, and that's about it. That is about it. Alright, back to the hole. We've got some heads to get. First, I want to make sure it works. Repair. Haze. Yeah, we can just go. But yeah, yeah, we only got a foul blood gem, that's it. Okay, let me re-equip my runes. Stamina has never really been an issue for us, so I'm just gonna put on the first one. More physical damage reduction might be pretty good. Arcane reduction. I'm just gonna put on Great Deep Sea. And then physical damage reduction. I know. Many have said such before. But right now, we gotta go kill some of the heads. So there are specific enemies in this area which drop quest items. I'm about to nap now. There are specific enemies in this area which drop questing items. And the quest items we're looking for are something called brain fluid. You'll see in a moment. And that is going to give us access to a specific item. It's actually an arcane tool, which is very powerful for our build. I've never done this before in the DLC, so I'm just literally going off what the wiki says. The moon runes are not necessary. You're going to guaranteed to get 84,000 or so, actually more than that. But having all 3 moon runes really helps. You're getting 60% more. So it's a big help. Does that have enough range? It does, yes. That is the way to go right there. We're not gonna... Actually, you know what? We can probably kill her pretty quick. It has been a while since I've done anything like this, and I've never fully explored the place, so... Oh yeah, the living failures. I fucking hate this boss. Yeah, these guys have a good bit of arcane resistance, so we're gonna be here for a while. Yep. Yeah, their arcane resistance, as you can see, is a little bit crazy. Whoa. And keep in mind, our arcane resistance, which is primarily what they're using, is a little bit low. It's actually our lowest. Ooh. Ooh. And they do hit pretty hard. It's actually a harder boss fight than what comes next. Oh. Damn. Takes me 3 strikes to kill all these assholes. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? See what I mean? We might need to start thinking about a backup weapon. Because, like, I will not struggle with Lady Maria, but these guys are gonna be fucking impossible. Their arcane resistance is just so high. Yeah, they also use, like, weird fucking arcane abilities. Which, keep in mind, our arcane resistance is currently 132. Which is significantly our lowest. Significantly. It is our lowest stat by a crazy amount. So everything they do hits us really, really hard. Anything but our physical attacks will also be really, really hard. Okay, retreat. Here you go. Anything but our physical attacks will basically do nothing to them. This fight will be difficult. However, the physical damage attacks don't hit too hard. They do arcane damage with their physical damage attacks. So it's still gonna hit really hard. If there's only one of them alive, it doesn't die. As you probably noticed. These guys will start to spawn in mass later in the fight. But honestly, we can kill them. As long as we're kind of on top of our game here. It actually allows us to do 600. That's 3,000 right there. No. Not sure 3,000. Oh yeah, this. I forgot about this. They're using fucking Renegon techniques against me. Oh. Alright. You get a lot more from having them. You can, so having all the moon runes gives you 60% more blood echoes. Because one of them is 10. Yeah. One of them is 10, one of them is 20, one of them is 30. So equipping all 7 is really good. I mean, for early game. No, for early game you can just do it. You have to get to Miko Ash's Nightmare to even get all 3 moon runes to begin with, so just the first one is kind of what I do. You can get up to level 200 pretty easy. Alright. It's been a while since I did this one. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let me make sure I got everything. Yeah. I'm actually going to strategize a little bit here and equip a firearm. She has a particular move set that I want to take advantage of. So, you may recognize this woman. This is who inspired the doll in the dream. The doll is a replica of this vampire. Which is what she is. She's a vampire. She's a Canehurst.
A corpse should be left well alone.
Alright.
Oh, I know very well.
Oh yeah, 1 moon rune is more than enough.
So sweet.
Definitely. So you can see she has a double blade there.
I'll kill you now.
We can actually get that here in a couple. But first, we have to beat her.
From your wild.
It's been a while, but this is a pretty easy fight, mostly. As you can see, she's very fast. But she's very vulnerable. However, this is where shit gets intense. She has range extensions now. Big ones, too. Like that big. Keep in mind, our blood tinge resistance is quite high. No, I can't tinge out of that. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, she starts getting a little bit crazy with her teleports as well. It's just she's so vulnerable to this shit, it's a fucking joke. Except for this, of course. This is actually a problem. That's a burst attack she does that gives her more damage now. Like that, and she has fire damage, which once again is not an issue because we're so much of a goddamn tank. You can follow that up, by the way. Be careful of that. You might see me firing at her randomly. I'm just trying to reset her pattern. This bitch is gonna die now. Oop. Oop. I saw her pattern turning on me. Yeah, easy fight. With this armor on, she can't really hurt us very much. With the Canehurst armor, chest plate, and the Bone Ash armor, with this particular armor setup, she can't really hurt us. We're just so much of a tank that we can take any damage that she gives us. Sister Frida, she certainly has more health. It's a 3-stage fight. I would say Sister Frida is a lot more irritating than difficult, because it is a 3-stage fight that does use a lot of damage types, which are really hard to get around. Because that uses like dark damage, It uses, actually, I think dark damage is one of the primary damage types it uses, which is really bad for the player, because the player in DS3 naturally has a weakness to dark damage. Can't stagger him, it's just one attack. Now, the next fight in the DLC might be a little bit difficult, but we're not going to do that one quite yet. We will not be doing that one quite yet. We need to go and get a particular item first. There's a specific item that we need to get our hands on. I'm somewhat forgetting where it is. So once you turn this, you have to... Oh yeah, you have to go up and around. I mean, honestly, I don't exactly have any other weapons good for this build. I have the, like the Amygdala arm. But this build is so particular. Basically, oh, god damn it, I forgot the shelves still explode when you touch them. This build is so particular, pretty much any other weapon is kind of fucking bad. I mean, I can try some, though. Hold on. I'm trying to remember where to go from here. Because there's... Ah, yes. This. Okay. There's a particular item I need to get. Oh, yeah, this one. Because this thing is just like a heavy-hitting tank, but we do have another weapon we could use. The Chikage would basically be the worst. I think it might be the worst weapon in the game for this build. Yeah, it's our lowest physical stat is skill. It scales with skill, and our lowest stat is blood tinge, and its primary is blood tinge. That is like the worst weapon for this build. It's the stake driver. Actually, we did use stake driver early game. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he has a fucking angle on me from right there. We did use stake driver early game. I might as well show it off while I'm doing all that. Stake driver is really cool. Its effects are really good. And it's got a lot of good stagger, especially with the stake driving technique. While you're fighting big hordes of enemies like this, it's always best to keep the stake out, because that sweep is actually much wider than you think it is. And when fighting big boss enemies, using the stake drive is really, really nice. Even like partials like that, because it has increased... God damn it, I forgot they're fucking quick as shit. It has increased... Whoop! See, this is why I don't stray from my build. It has increased blood recovery on damage. So you can see he did damage to me. If I use the stake drive technique, I get way more of that health back. The boom hammer. The stake driver is really a novelty weapon. It's not very good. But the boom hammer, yeah, Draco's right. Boom hammer for pure strength. I would say the best one is the lost boom hammer, because you can get a nourishing gem on that. The standard boom hammer, you can also get a nourishing gem, but the lost one, you can get a nourishing gem and a really good fire gem on it. Which is kind of the boom hammer's like secondary thing, is the fire gems. So it's pretty good. It is a lot of potential damage, and it is somewhat quick for its damage. As you can see, like, these attacks are even faster than the attacks with the the greatsword that I have, right? These attacks are even faster than this. Plus, the boom hammer has a really good secondary that you can always activate, does extra damage on your next attack. So long as you can dedicate to it really well, it's really good. As far as the next one goes, like, the rapier is a pretty good weapon if you know what you're doing. It's a skill weapon. It's actually a skill blood-tinged weapon. It's a really hard lean. It's basically the Chikage, but a bit more efficient. Ah, the Whirligig. This is a weapon we used for a while. Its standard attack pattern is pretty good. It has a lot of stun to it. Whoa, that builds up madness. I never knew that. It has a lot of stun to it. And its secondary attack pattern has a lot of power to it and multi-hits. This is actually a really good weapon for poison builds, as it has a lot of like little multi-hits in it. It's specs right there, that was 3 hits. Its heavy attack is 5 hits, so poison builds up really quick with this thing, especially if you're willing to dedicate to full combos. Honestly, like, the Burial Blade is another good one. We use this very early game. The Burial Blade has increased damage on its dodge attacks and its dodging rolls. That's what that little gleam it does. You can hear it when you swing the Burial Blade after you dodge. You can hear that noise is the game telling you that you have increased damage. Another good one is the Blades of Mercy. This is a very classical one. It's a little dagger that has a high rate of fire. As you can see, it strikes very quickly. And its secondary form strikes even faster. Good for a poison build, but it has a pretty big weakness. Its charge attack in its transformed phase does not count as a sparkle. It's not considered a charge attack. So you're losing out a lot of damage there. Between those two, I'd say the Burial Blade, probably. While the Whirligig has a lot of potential damage, especially if you have like a foul gem on it. Nope. Thank you. The Whirligig has a lot of potential damage if you have a foul gem on it. The Burial Blade is just so much faster. And with its damage increase on strikes like that, with its damage increase on like physical strikes, it's a lot better. Yeah, that's why it hits multiple times. As you can see, hold on, I'll pull it out again and show you. So, whoop. You can see its standards just hit like once or twice. However, its charged attacks, you can see they stagger around a little bit when it first hits them. It doesn't do like maximum damage immediately. So there you go. When you get a weapon that does that, it like hits them with like 6 or 7 damage, but is a guaranteed stun like that. It's very good if you put a poison gem on it, like a foul gem or a damp foul gem. Oh, definitely the Whirligig Saw. The Kirkhammer is very good for just pure strengths, but the Whirligig Saw has so much more potential than that. It's pretty good. Alrighty. let me think for a second. Let me go to the bathroom real quick, and Draco, continue your story. I do want to hear the rest of it. Alright, so there's some new stuff. Right, go on. Where is the last? It's near this. So I went home. Makes sense. There's another head we're looking for. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you can pretty much do it after the blood-starved beast. Okay. So, what? Oh, that's a fucking person. That scared the shit out of me. Looks like he's in a bit of trouble. Oh, there he goes. His younger sister. Install for security. Hmm. I don't remember its name. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, you have to defeat the witches of Hemwick. But hold on. So, his sister had cameras installed for security. That makes sense considering his potential job as a hero. Give me 1 second. I need to read something. Milkweed. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up the video for this. Yeah, I remember. Let me look up a video for this, because the wiki is not very descriptive. This is pre-hero, yeah. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that yesterday as well, about his sister. I need to find the second use of brain fluid to complete this quest. It's very difficult to find. I'm actually on the level for it, though. It's supposed to be on this balcony, but I don't know where it is. It's not here for some reason. Yeah, you need to equip the thing, you need a tool. You need the rune carving tools. You can find them on the Bloodborne wiki, they're pretty easy to get. Hold on. Let me fast forward a little bit here. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, that's a really weird place to put that. It's not on this balcony, it's on this ledge. It's right here. There it is. We're looking good here. Let me just go back to the thingy. I think those are the only two we need. It says because on the wiki it says on the balcony guarded by the hunter with the chain gun in the wheelchair. That is not the balcony. His current boyfriend is a punk, right? Happens. Okay, yeah, we just gotta reawaken. I was just making sure we got everything done. Alright, here we are.
Please, I need book. Oh, thank.
Ignore what's going on.
Oh. Oh. I know. Have you know? That makes me. I'm so. Oh,
Alright. Now we come back. Sounds like an average room for a person of that age. I see, that makes sense, yeah.
Oh, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't be greedy. As they, I should know.
I need to reload the entire game. I might need to. Hold on. I'm just gonna literally exit and come back. I might need to do that. Sometimes the game requires you to exit the entire game. No need for more details. No, I want to hear the full thing. It sounds cool. I do love me some drama. I think I need to go in and go exiting. So basically, you're supposed to give both brain fluids to this girl, and it will. She will give you a key. Yeah, you do need to exit the fucking game. God damn it. Yeah, I have a PS5. Yeah, you gotta exit the game and you gotta come back to her.
Oh, don't be.
No, you don't. What is going on here? Go on, Draco. We are listening. Okay. Might have to exit the game more than once. Okay. I don't get hyped for video games. I've learned my lesson one too many times. I did not. Ah, there it is.
Hello? Please, I'm
You need to exit the game twice.
Hello? Please, I must have that. Yes. Hey.
There we are. Makes sense. Honestly, firearms in that world are probably a commodity. I have no idea why I have to exit the game twice. I think I also need to do it again, by the way. Yes, I fucking do. I have to go into the Hunter's Dream and do it again. Fucking fantastic! Oh my god. My goodness. Go to the research hall. No. It actually doesn't work. I mean, we got everything we needed from her anyways. We just won't see the end of the quest line. Okay. Now I need to figure out where this balcony goes. Cut the camera. I see. Hold on. I need to find out this. There we go. Ah. That door. Alright. Here we go. Huh. This place looks familiar. This what we're looking for? Not quite. This is, though. Worth the death. Worth the fucking death. So, there it is. Alright. Big Games Club. I believe this actually does more damage than the gauntlets. Not quite, but it's a lot more consistent. Fired a lot faster, too. Technically does more potential damage. Let's go the final hours. Okay. Alright, let's get to it then. English name. That's odd. Alright. Here we go. Let's get going. Here and hold up the clock dial. Right here. There we go. There. It's a gateway through time to a village long forgotten. You can only answer one. Odd. Right? I guess this is the My Hero world, so maybe it makes a bit of sense. Yeah. Hello there. Fishing helmet. Well, I'm assuming if she touches it. Oh, damn. Yeah, I forgot these guys have basically no arcane resistance. They take almost 1,000 damage. I think these just do 1,000. It's not fully clear. Okay. Now the issue with this area. As you can see, that thing is doing a shitload of damage. Right? That's actually a force. It's like an NPC that's just kind of stuck there. He doesn't move. Yep. Well, she's strong. Fair enough, alright. Ah, yes, these guys are the real issue. As you can see, they are tough as nails, and they hit all of their damage. I rolled Alex, okay. All of their damage is absurdly high. And because they only do physical damage, and he still took a quarter of our health. They are the problem in this area. There's versions of them that use weapons as well. Whoa. Oops, can't chain it. Wow. He gets past my fucking hyper armor. I did not expect that. I did not expect him to get past my hyper armor. That's why I kept like charging up stabs against them, because a lot of them couldn't get through my hyper armor. Apparently one strike from one of those guys can. Probably just barely though, considering what my poise is. For sale, alright. Old fire damp blood gem. Odd. Unfortunate. Old would have been a bit better. What is that? Oh, I remember these goddamn things. Yeah, it's one of those. So everything in here does a shitload of damage. This is one of the guys that uses a weapon. Give me a moment. So these guys are unbelievably dangerous. They are one of the reasons I equipped the lake room. So as you can see, they do a lot of fucking damage. As you saw right there, I actually did 2,000 damage to him. A good chunk of his health. And it didn't even fucking flinch him. I can also do that, and it doesn't flinch him as well. He just fucking eats it. Just sitting there. Great ones was. Yeah, if you know, you know. And he lays down. Underground cellar inner chamber key. Couldn't even tell you where the fuck that is. I've been here like once. It's like a hub area. There's 2 backtrack points here. You're supposed to keep on. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. See this guy right here? He actually perpetually respawns. Mm-hmm. English translation version. Never heard of it. What? Good thing like physical damage resistance is so high. God damn. He can hit me with his grab and I have no idea. So strange. What are you doing? Ooh. Looking bad. Yeah, that's fine. What is that stun? Yeah, I hear him prepping spears to throw at me. Not even a kill with a fully powered strike. Damn. Alright. No, I'm not about that. That fucking stun is awful. What am I playing? Fucking Overwatch? What? Lightning barrels? I'll take that right about now. What? Shit. Fuck, these guys actually doing this shit. I don't know what our lightning damage resistance is. Honestly, I really don't. I'm pretty sure it's pretty low. Oh, that was a trap. That was a well worth it trap, though. As most people do, they grieve like that. That's considered a falling attack. Okay. That was terrifying, holy fuck. Almost just died there. No, it's the same house. Supposed to go. I can literally see it. It's right fucking there. It's right there. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Okay. Oh, yeah, right here. This cave is full of those big shark guys, so we have to be careful. Kind of crazy. I have almost max arcane damage on this fucking thing. The only way I could get more damage out of this weapon is more gems. Basically, the better gems, sorry. The only way I can really get more damage out of any fucking weapon is more gems. And better gems. A projectile that gets shot at me from above. Whoa. Out of fucking. Good thing these wooden planks are here. And it turns into death. Ah, that's how they're firing them off at me, so there's two of them. Bolt damp gem. Bolt damp blood gem. Rich. Yep. Strip clothing. Alright. Uh-oh. Ooh. Did not realize that one was here. I like it, I like it. Very nice story arc. What the fuck? It's odd that the players would really concern themselves with this. But I guess we have different kind of players. I guess it's a really good way to tell a story if your players are going to pay attention to something like that. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Makes sense. Oh! We got one. Holy shit, look at that. It's a crescent gem. It's a level 6 crescent gem. 4 man's blood. My players really don't give a fuck about stuff like that. They couldn't care less what NPCs are really going through. If an NPC dies, my players are all about the numbers. If an NPC dies, to them, it doesn't matter. Because they were just not strong enough to get through the world. Just keep in mind, they got a min-max just to survive in the campaign to begin with. Because it's just, you know, it's a numbers game for me. My players do not care. To them, they think any NPC who is dead is an NPC that was not strong enough. Whoop. I think that guy disappeared behind me again. It's a very nice story, though. Personally, it brings to mind a certain collection of audio books. What is it? Okay, his fucking pants. But I don't remember their name. This might be the type of game that me and you run. Oh. Oh. Holy shit! It just might be the type of game that me and you run, and which fosters different behavior in different players. But oh well. Oh yeah, that's fucking right. The hole. My players prefer deception. Yeah, my players don't care much for it. Oh yeah. This. Ugh. Yeah. This. Well, there she is. There's her corpse, at least. I'll put it to you like this, alright? I mean, you just told me this amazing story and this, like, slow graduation of, like, how what I believe is a hero becoming a villain. I believe he's probably a villain by now, or at least working for a villain group, absolutely. That just sounds like the kind of story you're trying to tell there, at least to me, because that's what I would do with that character. But you know, good job there, good job there. We have very different types of players. We have very different types of players. Okay. I've got a similar story for a similar NPC, one that ends in a similar way. Because I do sneak in stories into my campaigns as well, it's just the players never care, so I never tell them about it. You know, oh well. But, Draco, we have something a little bit more important to do right now. A lot more important, actually. Draco, I'm assuming you personally, but do you know of the miracle of childbirth? There's the fucking communion room. There it is. Ah, that's nice to hear, Draco. Don't get me wrong, I still love my players, though. But damn, I can be single-minded sometimes. Draco, do you know the miracle of childbirth? Alright, let me explain. As you were telling me this story, you probably have noticed us going through a particularly strange location. It's a village. That village we were in is called the Fishing Hamlet. Long story short, the people who created the original hunters and started the hunt originally, at the old school we visited in part 3, 4-ish, they did some very bad things. They found a fishing village where an elder god lived and harvested her. Her name is Kos. Kos was female. One of the few female elder gods. And through being female, unlike the rest of the gods, which are primarily male, she was able to have a child with a mortal. Her body died, but the child lived. Oh, you have no idea. Her body died, but the child ended up living. Born to a corpse of his mother. Obviously, that's not great. Wow. He struck me with lightning as I was falling. Born to the corpse of his mother. It is the first elder god ever to be born. Ever. It's the first new one to ever be made. When we kill one of these things in this game, new ones aren't made. They don't have children. They have to have children with mortals to have a child. This is the first new one that's ever been made. Since time immaterial. However, these college kids, the group of hunters who wanted to study the Elder Gods, ended up killing Kos while she was still pregnant. Humana, humana, humana. Now ain't that something? Alright, where was I? They ended up killing her when she was still pregnant. The child was born to her corpse. And in the 9th dimension, Kos cursed the people that killed her. I got that. The husky, a pure husky. I bet it's... pure huskies are usually pretty loud. Not if you train them right, which I believe you said yours were, at the very least. So she's probably very cute. They're also really doggily loyal, which is where that term comes from. But that's enough of that. Enough of doggo over there. Right now, let me tell you the rest of the story. But she got angry, right? She got very angry, Draco, that her only child was taken away from her in her death. So she cursed. What do we got here? It's fucking useless. Although it will help with the boss fight ahead. It's just too much of a decrease in damage to really be worth it. Oh well. So fishing hunt. She cursed the hunters who killed her to wander in a permanent dream, a permanent nightmare. Which is what this place is. It's the nightmare. A permanent nightmare where they will forever hunt beasts that do not exist, to be in a constant rage and a constant torture forever. However, there is one way to end the nightmare. All Kos wants is her child. To her, it is the most precious thing in the world. But the child still lives. To this very moment, in fact. Dwelling within her decrepit, rotting womb, the child lives. To bring Koss peace and to end this nightmare once and for all, destroying the child will be our first task. The newest great one to be born. The first one to be born. Right here. There's our corpse. And there's the malformed living fetus. Now, it will beat us to death with a sharpened piece of its placenta, which is what the weapon it's using is. Alright. Before I go over there, let me take my drugs. I need to steroid up real quick. No, we're good there. There, nipple mist, there. Think. Right. This is the hardest boss in the game, by the way. Statistically, he is the hardest boss in the game. As you can see right there, he has his placenta in his hand. Oh, it's still connected to him by his wrist. It's his umbilical cord. So he can extend that thing like he's fucking Kratos. He hits hard, by the way. This is all physical damage. He just hits so hard. That's a projectile. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Oh damn. Okay, wrong attack, wrong attack. I thought he was gonna do a leap. Okay. We traded. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Nope, I don't have enough range. He's fast. And by the way, this is only his first phase. I think I can do this. I've prepared a lot for this. God damn, he just blows straight through me. And here's the second phase. Alright. God damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, come on. That's a recovery. We got a recovery. Oh. health bar won't attack. Nope. Okay, come on. No, goddamn. Every single one of his melee attacks halves my health. Oh god, he's going into his primary. Damn. That's game. No, it's not. He's still alive. Done. Whoa. Holy fucking shit, bro. That was intense. Okay. Orphan of Cost, first try. Huh? Oh, here's his ghost. This is the nightmare pendant. His fucking ghost. We sent him back to the 9th dimension. He blows me away with his attacks. Yes, I killed a ghost with my fucking hands.
Sweet child of Kos, returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
And there it is. The nightmare is almost over. He's been freed back to his mother. And we just got the power of hentai from him. I know it sounds weird, but keep with me. We just got this thing. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't work unless you're properly equipped. Well, we'll get that later. So this weapon he just gave us, the Kos Parasite, allows us to grow tentacles. Unfortunately, he's dead, so he can't exactly inform us how to use it properly, so fuck it. Oh, it certainly will be. But unfortunately we can't, because we still have one person to kill. There's still one human left in this nightmare suffering. So we should probably go and do that. Post. The Orphan of Kos is dead. It's over. Unfortunately, No one deserves this. If he dies, everyone else dies as well, and they can finally get some fucking rest. Or do you want them to be like this for the rest of eternity? Scientific curiosity should always be encouraged, but logic should always be done as well. So now we have to kill Lawrence. One should not cause undue harm for the sake of scientific progress. I decide we now kill Lawrence. Hello, Lawrence. How do I fight you again? How do I fight Lawrence? Let me make sure I know how to fight Lawrence, because he won't wake up unless we do something specific. I need his skull. Okay, hold on. Where is this? I see. Well, unfortunately, no. But we can find it in the most unexpected... Okay, Draco. Draco, if you get this right, if you guess where this is, I'll give you a 500 EXP. I'll give the whole party 500 EXP to start whatever campaign you start on for me next. Or whatever the equivalent may be in the system, alright? Where do you think this skull is? Because it's in a very Dark Souls place. I'll give you 10 seconds to guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite. Not quite. It's underneath an elevator. It's underneath a fucking elevator. Why? I have no idea. But it is. Underground corpse pile. It's underneath an elevator. I know, it's just there. I don't know. His actual body is the beast, but his skull was removed by the goddess Kos for killing her. He's the last person in the nightmare that we need to kill to end it for good. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me that you're here. That is Kos's husband, by the way. He killed those guys. There it is. It's underneath the elevator we just took right here on a fucking altar. Probably because she finds it fucking hilarious. Lawrence's skull. Materials. Key item. There we go. Lawrence's skull. Skull of Lawrence. First of the healing charge. In reality, he became the first cleric beast. Damn. And his human skull only exists within the nightmare. The skull is a symbol of Lawrence's past and what he failed to protect. I would assume so. Considering it doesn't even exist in the real world, it only exists in this fake nightmare. Alright. Let's go kill Lawrence. Fucking hate doing this fight. Because eternity is a really long time. while the lifetime he spent was maybe 29 years. Eternity, however, is forever. I mean, no one really knows what the afterlife is like in Bloodborne, so it might be just as bad, but it's sure better than this. There ain't no worse than this. Besides, a lot of innocent hunters were sucked in here as well. We were sucked in here. We just have the ability to escape using another god's power. The god that we're working for, and we're about to usurp, we can escape this place because we have his power. Yeah, sure, but, you know, still something different, right? Anyway, it's time to die, Lawrence. For better or for worse. The reason I did this fight last is because you can actually ruin a certain few quests if you do this fight early. I fucking hate it when games do that. Okay. Yeah. Oh well. I only did that one for the ultimate cost because it was a really hard fight. This fight is just annoying. He causes everything to explode. And he does fire damage, which lowers the amount of health we can actually get back from attacking him. If you recognize, this fight is exactly like the first fight in the game, except worse. We've come full circle, Draco. Look at that. Good thing I'm a fucking tank. Hurt him. Ah, there's a bot, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh. Oh my god, please, for the love of God, stop! Oh my god! Really? Okay, and that wasn't even the worst part of the fight. We didn't even get him to stage 2. I fucking hate that boss fight, it's awful. Come, dungeon with you. There we are. Yeah, this fucking fight is terrible. I fucking hate it so goddamn. First of all, the walk back is really long. And second of all, Lawrence is kind of an asshole. He has a lot of fucking attacks that sweep the area with fire, and because of how fire works in the game, and because we're a hunter, we just kind of get fucked by fire. A lot. A lot, a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. So... oh, that's probably a good idea. I should probably start doing that too. Yeah, okay, Lawrence, let's get back to it. Goddamn, Lawrence, you're such a fucking asshole. So this is the guy that kind of caused the Beast Scourge as well. He's the first one of the Healing Church. Did I just visceral him? I staggered and visceraled him on the same attack button. Thanks, man. That's a grab attack. I ain't about to be a part of that. Where are you? Continuously forcing the ball. Yeah. Alright, here comes his wide-ass sweeps. I hit everything in a 10-mile radius. Oh, but that's not the worst part of this. You'll see the worst part of this fight in a few seconds. That. We chopped off his legs, and now he starts violently just spewing lava everywhere. And hits a lot harder. Fred, we don't have the best, like, fire damage resistance in the world. What is that horse honky? I didn't think they would care enough to do that. Maybe I underestimated Twitch. Oh my god. Give me a second. I have to fight this fucking fire monster. What is that turn radius? Somehow he gained more power from losing legs. If you haven't noticed already, we can't get behind him because he constantly damages the area where his legs were. God, look at that damage! Look at that damage! Yeah, we're gonna hit you with these fucking tiny ass projectiles. God damn, everything staggers me. Oh, he fucked up. He swung his arm. He swung his arm instead of doing his charge attack. Mind powers. Go. Fucking hell, that was awful. Alright. Now the nightmare is over. Yes, it's fucking awful. That aerial denial bullshit is just, you cannot stand behind me or you will be staggered into oblivion. You saw it there. My fire resistance is okay. It's actually pretty high. It's 236. It's one of my highest, and I was taking that much damage. That was insane. Alright. We got a new oath here. Hold on. We have Beast's Embrace. Chevrolet boost to transform. Ah, yes. So we can look like this if we want to. We can look like a furry. Which, what that does for us is... it... and push text in D&D. We can look like this. We can actually make it worse as well. Hold on. We can make it worse. Oh yeah. Now we just made it way worse. What this does for us is it gives us a fucking boost. Yeah, a temporary boost to transform. Give the gasoline. It does look like weirdly cursed. Technically, this is better for us in like a really weird way. Because healing near death is not very good. It's only a +1, but this actually gives us damage. It just looks kind of fucked. So we're keeping it. Well, we won't be looking like this though. We'll be looking like this. Alright. Actually, on second thought, I will not be keeping it. There's another one I'll do. Hold on. If went. Oh, I've got a better one for you then, Draco. Hold on. Let me look at the other oaths. Let me look at the other oaths. Here we go. Here we go. How do I get this? Ah, okay, it's that after finishing her quest line. Is that done yet? Hopefully. Streams account already. Damn. Oh, I've seen so many of those. Are you done marinating in here? Ah, she is.
Oh, hello. On that murky, mushy fluid that the sticky sand whispers to me. So very on my head. Just a head.
Hooray.
That's all there is. And please,
Alright. Let me read something. Oh yeah, I have to murder her. Let's take a look at this item, shall we? Brain fluid. Oh, brain fluid wobbles and bounces. Until that was... our own limited potential. This is the very nature of insight, and in that moment, one lacks one's own blood. Alright, here's that fluid I just extracted from your head.
My guide, I see all.
There's the milkweed. So, Draco, I heard you wanted to see something tentacle monster-y, eh? Well, have I got something for you. Remember that parasite we picked off that orphan? Well, we can use it now. All we have to do is go right up here, click on this, and we're using it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice and wriggly. Yeah. Look at that face. Yeah. A face only a mother could love, really. It's also one of the worst weapons in the entire game, by the way. When the creature colossus was washed up on the coast, its insides were teeming with tiny parasites, unlike anything found in humans. It's swollen by phosphorus said to stimulate phantasmal inhabitants. It's one of the worst weapons in the entire game. There isn't unique versions of it. It scales with Arcane, funnily enough. So for our build, this is actually a really good weapon. But it's still pretty bad because we just have better options. That's an explosion attack it can do, and it's one of the only attacks in the game that actually costs blood points to use. But it's so bad it doesn't matter. Obviously, it doesn't matter. Listen to those sound effects, though. Very nice. Yeah, it affects our whole body, by the way. It affects, like, all the way up to our arms and all the way around our neck. Probably, but we already encountered that in this game, unfortunately, so we know what that's like. Alright, well, this is the end of the game, so time to hold back then. This is the end, by the way. This is it. This is kind of it. There's nothing else. We've conquered every villain, every creature in our way. Using up all the blood dues that I never found a use for. Unfortunately, that is us. But don't worry, we won't be looking like this. Mostly because this is actually a really hard nerf. You actually get like a couple of debuffs while looking like this. Mostly because your other defensive properties are through the roof. Alright, well... Tentacle Monster was nice and everything. But as you can see from this right here... This weapon is really, really fucking bad. Even if I put my best gems on it, it can't even slightly compare to anything I have. Even like my fool's gems don't do anything. This can be a really funny weapon. But yes, it is time to kill God and the 80-year-old man he keeps as a pet. Is there any other oaths? Let me check. Let me see if there are any other oaths that can really help us. I don't think there is. Yeah, there's nothing else that can really help, and none of these oaths are any good. So I think it's time to kill God. As all good D&D parties eventually do. There we are.
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Go on, good hunter. Farewell, good.
Unfortunately, doll, it's not quite as you think.
Gammon,
We will not be waking from this nightmare. We will become this.
farewell, good.
I'm to become the creature that they all fear. Let's go. Goodbye, doll. For now. She will be taking care of us for a while. But first... we need to take care of this god's underling.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Commit your life or refuse. Oh boy. Nah, I'd win.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Apparently he's actually like 8 feet tall.
It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Alright. Let's go. He's fast, by the way. As you can see. He's the first hunter for a reason. This gun is useless. Let's go. Ooh, fuck. That 1-2 combo still hits him. Yes. He's in his sword mode. He's much faster like this. Better be careful of that gun of his, too. That hits like a truck. But unlike us, he's still just a fragile human. That fucking combo. He activated his arcane rift. Ooh! He's got the old hunter bone effect on him, and he's got more damage resistance. Wow. He took that to the fucking face. Not even the Orphan of Koss could take that to the face. Ooh, that's an arcane attack. That just kind of shredded us. And now he's in his... This is his most dangerous form right here. That literally cuts the air, anime style. There we go. In the dream long. Prey slaughtered. Old hunter badge. Well, depends. If the first made it to now, usually they're pretty good at it. And there it is. The mastermind behind all the infant murders. The moon presence. But unfortunately, it cannot hypnotize us with its power. We are on its level now, and we are one of its creatures. We are a god just as much as it is. And now it is faced with its own destruction. Time to begin. It's fast. I'll give it that. Hurts like a fuck brick. And it can withstand pretty much anything we do to it. That attack! This will drain our health to 0. We need to attack it and get our health back. Cool. It's clever too, see? It has these arcane attacks it'll do on us occasionally, which make things a lot more difficult as well. They're basically tiny projectiles. Yeah, see? Oh, I did it again! But I know that fucking trick. Once you try and do that a second time, he'll fucking rush you, but we basically got this. Done. The nightmare is mine now. Huh? Anyone else got this weird sensation? And there we are. That's us now.
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
It is done. Don't question what you have just seen tonight, or what you had just bared witness to. Do not question what the fuck that ending was, or what it meant. You will not understand it, for I have now ascended to be the second Great One ever born. Indeed, for we have taken an infant form. We have ascended past our human limits and taken the form of a Great One in its infancy. Now, with the doll's help, with her nurture and understanding, we will be able to grow into a mighty, powerful god and rule over the mortal realm as we see fit. A being capable of going in and out of the mortal realm, unlike the moon presence. We are God. Well, yeah, that's kind of what's suggested to happen. But that's not important. That is not important. So that was Bloodborne. What do I think? Well, it's a hell of a game. It's a hell of a game. It's one of the best games of all time. I would say they have seriously neglected this game. It is a dream, Draco. It is a dream. Funnily enough, the entire game, one of the endings is, if you let him kill you, you wake up in Yarnum like none of it ever happened. Like you were just in a dream. Because it is. But now we are the dreamer. We are God. But, yeah. Thank you. Oh, you know what, actually? Draco, I wanted to show you something. Are you free after stream? Because I wanted to show you something that I think you might like. This was my dream. Yeah. It feels kind of fucked. Alright. Once I'm done, I'll call you, because I have something I think you would love. Well, I have to go here anyways. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all Wednesday, hopefully. Goodbye.